Hey guys, we are back. It is Wednesday morning, which means MSF and coffee. So I hope you guys are having a great day today. Get some fuel. Today we are going to be doing some more Professor X testing. We're going to be jumping in and using Storm. Now I've had a couple people ask me the reasoning behind taking Storm to Gear 20, because she does cost 4 mutant minis for Gear 20. So it's kind of one of those things where if you're trying to speed through Professor X, she might not be the best option. However, if you're watching this a month from now, or if you're one of the people that's taking their time, Diablo, my alliance leader, really takes slow and steady, doesn't get in a big rush. And if you're one of those people, this might be something that you might look into. And here's why. Storm is very valuable at Gear 20 because she is realistically the sole reason Immortal wins or loses in Cosmic Crucible. And having her at Gear 20 is going to do a couple different things for you. One, it's going to keep her from being overpowered by the opposing team and getting destroyed too early. And two, if she's overpowered, it's going to give her extra focus to land her stun, and her ultimate will wreck everyone. So when it comes to that, she is absolutely a good choice to take to Gear 20. And if you're one of those people that pulling orbs and all that stuff, you just happen to keep getting loaded up on mutant gear, she's definitely an option. So we're going to do some testing with her, see if she is going to be viable in Professor X. She's obviously viable in Cosmic Crucible. I don't use Uncanny in War too much, but I'm sure she makes a huge difference in there as well. So let's jump in here and get going and see if we can give you guys another option to use for Professor X. And down in the comments, guys, let me know if you guys have gotten Professor X yet. If you haven't, kind of where you're at in the stages. I like to keep track of where the community's at and how you guys are doing with that. All right, so first things first. One thing to note is you cannot stun Old Man Logan until he is below 50% health. So we've got a couple different options. We can try to stay away from him and stun Dakin, or we could go directly after him and then get him stunned. We're going to try staying away from him first, because we'll also have a stun from Peggy that we might be able to stun Old Man Logan here in a little bit, or get him ability blocked with Emma. All right, let's see if we can get an ability block. Okay, we did. That's great. Perfect. Got the ISO attack. All right, let's go in here with Peggy. Get the ISO attack. Perfect. All right, we got rid of him once. That gives us a little bit of time to get rid of him a second time before he does his special again. We're definitely going to have to withstand his ultimate, because that's going to be coming. But hopefully we'll be able to get rid of him before he gets that revive once again. Oh, and I didn't stop and talk about it, but I'm pretty sure that I have Storm as a Raider and Emma as a Fortifier, but we'll double check that. All right. Let's get some healing out there. Okay, we have got to get rid of Logan ASAP. All right, let's go in here with Patriot and see if we can get rid of him with the Striker attack. All right. So we got rid of him. We really have to focus on Dakin now, or Dakin will destroy our team. Okay, here we go. Let's get in here with Storm's ultimate. Got some death proofs to get through out here. And of course, we got the revive. Storm is holding on by a thread. And we're going to try this a couple times because I don't want to have a great RNG, tell you guys this works, and then you guys get in here and it doesn't work. So we're going to try it a couple different times. And we're going to try a couple different team comps. Okay, so Storm ended up dying. So first time, not successful. So we'll get in here and try it again. And this time, we're going to try going directly after Logan and getting the stun on him early with Storm. Because if we attack him first, then he will immediately do his special. And then I think his special will put slow on Storm, so Peggy will go before Storm. Yeah, that is terrible RNG. She's the only one that we don't want stunned here. So we're going to back out and come back in. If she gets stunned right out of the back, just back out and come back in because it's not going to work. We got a big day tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got Hyperion releasing. We're going to have a video on his gameplay. And then we are also going to have another Professor X video on Hyperion and Ghost. So tomorrow's going to be a fun day for sure. Okay. So he did not. Okay, so Peggy goes first. We're going to go after Logan. That's going to drop him down below 50%. And she should be able to stun him. There we go. All right, now let's get in here and see how it goes from here. All right. Let's go after Dakin. Okay. Now let's get in here with Peggy's ultimate. Okay. Got rid of Dakin. Now we got to survive Logan's ultimate here in a second. Assuming that we don't kill him right here. There we go. All right. This should get rid of one of the death proofs. Very good. Okay, let's get in here again. There we go. All right. So going directly for Logan, getting a stun on him from Storm, and then staying away from him so that we do not push his speed bar. Seemed to work just fine, but we're going to go in and try it again. Again, I don't want this to just be an RNG thing, and then you guys get get yourselves in a pickle by using this team. So let's check it again and make sure that it's a consistent win. Okay, let's go after Logan. Do not stun Storm. He did. All right, we're going to back out. Stunning Storm is not going to work for us. Okay. Oh, real quick, let's stop. I've got Storm as a Raider, and I have Emma as a Raider as well. Sorry, I thought I had her as a Fortifier. I do not. They're both Raiders. Okay. Let's try this again without Storm getting stunned. Okay, very good. All right. So now we are going to go after him with Peggy, drop him below 50%, and then get the stun on him. All right. And get in here with Patriot. Okay. Let's get over here and go after Dockin. Okay, that's going to give Logan health, which is fine. All right. Go over here on Dockin. Okay, now we're going to go after Logan here. Striker attack should kill him. Very good. All right. So let's go here with Patriot. All right. Hopefully this will get the kill on Logan, and then we are smooth sailing from here. All right. This definitely looks like the perfect way to go about winning this node here, for sure. Now, the big tricky thing about this particular section with Global Hero is you've got to find a team that will work on this node and the Shadow King node. So this will work here. We're going to have to test it on the Shadow King node. I have found multiple teams that work on one node and not the other. It's incredible the amount of different teams that will beat Shadow King but cannot get through that node, or beat that node and cannot beat the Shadow King node. So we're going to jump in here and try the Shadow King node and see if it's going to work here. And if it does, we've got a solid team comp. Now, one thing I want to tell you, that when it comes to this section, I have tested, if you look over here, I've tested Phoenix, Jean Grey, and Hank Pym. Okay? Phoenix, Jean Grey, Hank Pym, Emma, and Storm all will work with the 4 Liberty members. So if you're bringing up the 4 Liberty members, you have a large option of who you can bring with them. Because you can bring any of those as the 5th, and they'll get through both of the nodes. So if you swap in Cap Sam, you can essentially bring Phoenix, Jean Grey, Hank Pym, Emma, or Storm, and they'll all work as the 5th member. So just something to keep in mind. If you were going for 4 Liberty, you've got a lot of different options for that 5th member. All right, let's see if we can get through this node and if we found another team comp that will work. Okay, let's see if they'll attack someone other than Peggy. Okay. All right. So we're going to go right here. We're definitely going to want to stun Storm and Peggy. So we're going to stun Peggy first. And then when we get the opportunity to use Storm special, we're going to stun their Storm. Okay. Well, we were going to. She no longer has that. So we're going to go ahead and stun Patriot. Okay. Let's get in here in the middle and go after Emma. Okay, let's keep going after Emma. All right, we got Emma going, and now we have Storm's ultimate. So let's see how it does. Such awesome animation. All right, so let's get in here and finish this off. Okay. Get the stun there, and quite frankly, we can just put it on auto. So this team absolutely is going to work well. There you go. Yeah, I don't think we need to test that multiple times. That was a walk in the park. So that team comp is definitely going to work there. So there you go, guys. Storm is definitely an option to bring into Professor X. And even if you guys decide not to bring her in because you're trying to get through it a little quicker, and she is expensive, I highly recommend that you do bring her to Gear 20 when you're capable of doing that. Because she is extremely valuable in Cosmic Crucible. I know she's extremely valuable in War. I don't personally put a whole lot of focus on War, but Cosmic Crucible, she's definitely very important. So I highly recommend getting her to Gear 20 whenever you're capable of doing that. And as you can see, she'll work great in Professor X. So guys, be watching for the rest of our videos. We're going to have at least 2 videos tomorrow. And then, of course, Cosmic Crucible will be starting again. So you know that we're going to be having a Cosmic Crucible video every day. So, guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know where you're at in your Professor X journey. Enjoy the rest of your day. And, guys, I appreciate you taking time. And if you enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe, find that bell, slap it around a little bit. And share this video with your friends if you think it might be helpful for them. Stay positive and enjoy the game, guys. And until next time, take care.